January 21st. Yes, Onyx Storm release day. Rebecca Yar's day. And today is a day that here in Texas we got a bunch of snow, which is very odd for our city. And Michael and I are gonna build a snowman in front of the house, and we took a bunch of pictures. So we're gonna get to building a snowman. This is our front yard, so I think that'll be a better view. I think you have to use your hands.
Nah. I don't think you build a snowman with your hands.
Of course you do.
Well, first we'll build his butt.
That's how you build a snowman.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I was gonna build a giant one over here.
This our, how do you call it?
Rocky.
Our snowman.
Look,
we named him
we're
Rocky.
shaking
We named him Rocky after, of course, the one and only Rocky Raccoon.
Should we turn his hat sideways?
No, I like him like that. And Penny's still trying to find food back there in the background. My goodness. He's a cutie. Cutie patootie. Good morning, you guys. I'm getting ready to leave my house. I'm gonna be doing a grocery run and bringing you along with me. I do have some errands also that I need to run, including returning a few things back to UPS. I bought a few things from a few dresses from Hill House latest release, and one dress didn't really quite work for me. I'll probably be sharing here a TikTok that I did trying the dresses, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna upload that to my Instagram and YouTube shorts, so you can check that out in case you're interested in the brand and all that good stuff. So anyway, I have to run some errands. This vlog is most likely going to be all over the place. The very first clips you saw, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be putting the snow day that we had here in Texas, which is crazy. This is only the third time that I've ever seen snow, but I've never seen this much snow. It was so beautiful. My house was fully covered in beautiful white snow. We had a fun day with the babies, my husband and I, and then we built a snowman. It was really fun, and although I hate the cold, I could see myself living in a place where you get snow frequently. It was so pretty. So anyway, that was what happened this past week. So this is going to be a vlog of like 2 days, if you will. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be decorating for Valentine's today, or I'm gonna wait until the weekend and then the next weekend and then do that as a different vlog. But yeah, we do love to decorate for the seasons in this house. Not just me, also my husband. So I might just include that in the next weekend vlog. This year, I'm making it a point of doing more weekend vlogs. My parents are going to stay with us for a good time, like a good amount of time this year, possibly like a full year. I'm very much looking forward to that. My parents are my best friends and I love having them over. So I'm probably going to include my mom in the vlog a little more, and then my dad, if he is willing, just hear some snaps here and there. But yeah, I want to document this time with them a little more. So that's going to include a lot of weekend vlogs. So yeah, I'm getting ready, like I was mentioning. I'm doing my foolproof no makeup look. This is what I pretty much do whenever, pretty much on the daily. And whenever I don't feel like going for a full face of like a base. You didn't see me doing this, but this is what I use as a base. My Charlotte Tilbury Flawless filter, just to bring in a little more glow, more healthy looking skin. I'm done with dropping off my returns, and I actually went to eat over to Chipotle. I didn't really film because the place was pretty packed, and I was sitting in one of those benches facing the window, so I felt like a little uncomfortable popping out my camera. I had a ton of food. I'm super full, but I didn't finish my bowl. I can never finish my bowl. My order is always sofritas, white rice, and pinto beans, and all the veggies. But today it was extra spicy, so although I'm very full, I'm probably gonna get either a tea or maybe a little sweet treat. I'm not sure because like it's very hot, so I want like to counteract that flavor and get something sweet. There is a place here in town where they sell desserts and cupcakes. The cupcakes are so good, and if you shop after 4 p.m. at 4 p.m. they have them buy one get one free. So I'm gonna be getting 2 cupcakes for the price of one. So whenever I'm in town here, this is not where I live, this is the closest city, and I say city because it's tiny to me. So when it hits 4 o'clock, I'm gonna go over there and get my little cupcake, get two, one for me and one for Michael. But right now we are at Barnes & Noble. So I'm gonna head inside. I wanna see whatever display they have of Onyx Storm, and then maybe get a few things. I'm not sure. We'll see. It'll depend on what they have, how much it is, and all that good stuff. And I'm also trying to find a book by Jodi Picoult, I don't know how to pronounce it. Her newest book. So yeah, do I need any books right now? Absolutely I do not. But let's go browse Barnes & Noble. Found it. Found it. They have it now in the paperback, but I'm not gonna buy this. I already have it. Iron Flame. No, I don't see that they have any more Onyx Storm. Ooh, I wanted to look at this. These are cute. These are super cute. This is the last one? Oh, okay. Well, it is the last one, so I'm gonna be taking that for sure. I don't know if I should get this one or this one. I'm taking this one because it has Tarn and Andarna. And I bought the Iron Flame from a website called Book Outlet, and I'm still waiting on it. So I'm reading it. I'm actually in chapter 16, but I don't have the physical copy. I just have it on my Kindle. So I'm kind of annoyed that it hasn't arrived. I found this one, Somewhere Begin to See. It's not really on my wish list, but I read the first one and I really like it. So I'm gonna pick up the second part. And I found the perfect book to take to Michael. I'm joking. I also have this one in my wish list to purchase. I've never read anything by him, but I've heard that, you know, he's pretty good. So that one is in my wish list. This is a book that I came to find, so I got it now. My little stack right here. And I'm just looking around to see what else there is. I really loved this author's debut novel. I think it's a debut novel. It was the Midnight Library. Yeah, I don't know what this is about, but Midnight Library was really, really good. I loved it, actually. I went to the cupcake store and I got 2 cupcakes, one for Michael, which is an Oreo, which looks really good. I was tempted to try it, but it's his, so I don't want to touch it. And I'm eating mine. I already took out, there was a raspberry in it, but I wanted to start eating before I started filming. They're really good. This lady makes really good cupcakes. I just got a strawberry. One of my favorite actually that I've tried from hers. Okay, so let's do a quick book haul. I did go to Barnes& Noble, as you saw, and here is what I got. I was not expecting to get as many things, sorry, as I got, but so from Fort Wing, I only got the 2 things. I needed a new keychain, so I might as well pick up this one. I was in between this one and the other one that said Basquiat War College, but I like this one better because it has both Tern and Andarna. So I got that one, and then I've got some magnetic bookmarks. I mean, they're just paper, but they're so cute. It's a 3 dragons. So I got that, and then I got the second Hercule Poirot mystery by Agatha Christie. This is the Murder on the Links. This was pretty affordable. It was $11, and I do have the Barnes & Noble card or whatever, so I get a 10%. And then this is what I came in for, what I went in for, the Jodi Picoult by Any Other Name. That's her brand new book, and I've been more into getting hardcovers comparing to paperbacks. I feel like they look better once they're just sitting in the bookshelf. When you're reading them, they're not as comfortable, but sitting on the bookshelf, I like them better. And then randomly, I picked up Alice in Wonderland. So, I don't know, I really like the cover, and I just read the first page, and it really intrigued me. And it has some illustrations. It was very affordable too. This was like $8 or something. Yeah, it's like one of this classic, signature classics, that's what it says on the top. So it's not too childish. The cover, I think it looks very pretty. And paperback, which again is going to be easy to read. And then I also stumbled upon this one. This is by T.J. Klune, I guess. T.J. Klune, yes. Somewhere Beyond the Sea. This is the sequel to House on the Cerulean Sea, which I loved. I just bought that one on my Kindle, so I never got a physical copy. I think I'm gonna try to find House on the Cerulean Sea in a hardcover, since I already got this one in hardcover. Very pretty, and there he is. I'm not gonna say much. It's a very pretty cover. And lastly, this also was a random. I found it when I was looking at the Jodi one, you know, the very front where they have the hardcovers that are newer. I found this one, Wives Like Us, and it had 50% off. And it's, I think it's gonna be like a funny story. It says, take a grand English country house, 1 heartbroken American divorcee, 3 rich wives, 2 tycoons, and 1 bereaved butler. Put them all into a blender, and out comes the impossibly funny Wives Like Us. So I love the cover. Of course, I definitely got attracted to this book because of the cover, but then I read what it's about, and I think it's gonna be very, very fun and beautiful. Look at the cover without the jacket. It's very, very pretty. And that is everything I got. 5 books. I usually realistically I try to find my books on the cheaper end, so I always, or for the most part, end up buying books from Amazon. But right now I'm trying to avoid buying as much from Amazon as I can, you know, given the situation of everything that's going on in this country. I don't want to support that guy, but they are cheaper. Amazon definitely has way cheaper prices, and whenever you're trying to keep tabs on the money you spend, buying a book that's $30, comparing it to like 15 or 12, wherever you can find them on Amazon, it's a big deal. But I went to Barnes & Noble this time. I just dropped Michael's cupcake. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm back home, and I'm gonna be putting the groceries away. I didn't go to like grocery shopping by itself. I just went to Sam's. So I still have to go to Kroger or H-E-B, something like that, to get everything else that we need for the week. But for the most part, we had pretty much everything. So I think we should be okay. As long as we have queso for quesadillas, we're gonna be fine. And I also bought queso panela from Sam's. This is actually pretty good. If you have it at your Sam's, I would highly recommend it. This is super, super good. I'm probably gonna have some right now. And Stripey just got on the counter. And yes, I don't care that they're on the counter. So I know a lot of people who don't like cats are like, ew, you let your cats on the counter. Yes, I cannot stop them. They just go wherever they want. I put them down if obviously I'm cooking or I have food out here that could get hairs, but yeah. And then, I mention these in every single video. We're vegetarians, my husband and I, but obviously my babies are not. So I bought them this time. I usually buy them chicken or ground beef, depending, but I saw that they had this turkey at Sam's. So I got turkey. So what I do is I'll usually, if I don't want to be thinking about it too much, I just throw one of these or one of the ground beefs on the crock pot, and then I cook it for a few hours, and then once it's almost done, I just add, I have like frozen carrots and peas, and then I also add blueberries. I forgot the name. I add blueberries, and then when I serve them, I also serve it with bone broth. I make bone broth out of the full chickens that I buy for them. So yeah, that's what they eat. The morning food for them is just dry food with a little bit of water and their supplements and their oil. I forgot the name of the oil. I don't know, the fish oil. And then in the evening, they eat twice a day. In the evening, then they eat whatever meat I give them with a little bit of dry food mixed. And then the kitties, they eat dry food. I mean, their wet food. Everyone has their own wet food. So yeah, anyway. Oh, he just jumped down. I was trying to introduce them because I don't think I've ever introduced the kitty cats, but we have 8 of ours, like 1000% ours. They're all ours, but 8. We've got, who shows that? We have 6 dogs, 5 cats, and then in our kitchen we have what I used to call my barn kitties. We have 3. And they live in the kitchens at night, and then during the day we let them out and they, you know, roam around. Usually just like 2 or 3 houses down, and then they're usually under our house. They live under our house for the most part during the day. And then at night, sometimes during the evening, I bring them in. Today they came in pretty early, around like 2 o'clock. And yeah, they sleep here every night. And let me see. Come here. Come here. This is Leopold, Sergeant Leopold. He is the one that has come around the most. He was very aggressive. He still doesn't like to be held for too long, but he was super aggressive. He wouldn't even like let me come near before like swatting at me and like scratching me. I still always have scratches around. So that's Leopold. And then Charlie. Charlie is the most difficult because Stripe, the one that was up here, and then Leopold that I just introduced, they come in the house all the time. I just call them and they run into the kitchen. They're fine. But Charlie always gives me a hard time. It's hard for me to catch him into the house because he wants to stay outside, but it's dangerous. It was very cold, and of course it's just dangerous being outside for them. So I have to work with him a little bit more. But lately he's been, whenever I call him or I open the door, he's coming in. Let me see if I can catch him. Here's Charlie. He also doesn't like to be held for much longer. These are my blonde twins. He is much more smaller than Leopold, and their faces are completely different. But because they're both are yellow, I call them the blonde twins. But he is the one that is harder for me to get into the house every night because he doesn't want to come in. But yeah. But anyway, those are the babies, the kitchen babies. You saw just a little bit of him, but this is General Stripe. This is my General Stripe. He's very sweet. He's the very first one of the crew that let us touch him back in June whenever they showed up in our house. Mi amor, he's very, very sweet with us because with his brothers, he plays very rough and sometimes he's a little aggressive. So we have to kind of like keep an eye out whenever they're being too rowdy. But anyway, I'm gonna put the groceries up. It's so late, you guys. It's 11 o'clock and I go to bed at 6 a.m. It's definitely past my bedtime. I prefer to be in bed around 10 p.m. so I have a little bit of time to read. But yeah, almost 11 and I'm still trying to finish up this chapter. I am like 10 minutes, according to my Kindle, to finish up the chapter, and I'm on chapter 18. So around 30% of the book, which is still pretty much at the beginning of the book. So far I'm really liking it. There's a lot going on, and I was seeing in some TikToks or something. I'm talking funny because I have my things on. So I saw on a few TikToks that this book is important to keep notes of because they'll answer some things for book 3 for Onyx Storm. I really haven't been annotating anything. So I'm hoping. I'm telling you, I'm so tired. I'm hoping because I'm reading them back to back, the 3 of them, I'm gonna be pretty fresh and everything. So I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna head over to finish this chapter and then go to sleep. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed this vlog, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!